12-foot putt last night to go 4.5, 4.5.
Did you win?
No, we split 4.5, 4.5. We gave up 4 shots, 4 strokes. That's hard to compete when you're giving up 4 pops.
Yeah. Dude, I've been on a tear lately. My last 2 rounds, 76, 82.
Nice. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, killing it. I don't know what's going on. 76 is by far the lowest ever.
It's only 4 over.
I know, and I was 4 over through the first 3 holes.
Wow. That's good golf.
Went on a tear.
I hadn't played in like a month because I missed league. I was in Colorado for 2 weeks, and then I went to wrestling the week before that, so I hadn't played. But after the first 3 holes, I was, for the first time in my life actually, at Waikamaco, I parred 6 and 8, both par 3s. I've never done that on the same round. Pretty hard to do.
What an idiot. Anyways, have you seen that chip game where like it's like Velcro?
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
What now?
It's cool. Well, I think Above Par has one of those that they do at the tournaments where it's like on a side hole, you get to do it, you chip.
Yo, yeah,
It's fun.
I want one of those.
You saw that there, right?
I saw one recently on Instagram. I was like, dude, I kind of want that.
That's pretty fun.
That's fun.
It is actually pretty fun.
What you and Amanda have is fun.
What do we have?
The putt.
Oh, yeah. But you have to have the flattest straight. You can't be in the grass.
And there cannot be a child around.
Cannot be one child
whatsoever.
Or a dog or a cat, anything.
Yeah.
Nothing around.
And what we're talking about is the putting green beer pong. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, putting green. Yeah, it is fun.
It's a great idea and it rules, but there cannot be a child under 7 and any animals.
Have you ever actually played it?
Yeah.
Yes.
We played it down Chet's.
Actually, I haven't played like a full game, I don't think.
No.
It's too hard to get through the entire thing.
But beer pong is fun.
Beer pong is
fun.
You're right.
It's fun.
You know,
and cornhole.
Cornhole's so fun.
My favorite is the frisbee. As long as you don't get a dickhead thrown at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Island.
Sean and Sam had the fastest throw of your life. There's no way you're seeing this thing come at you. It's so fast. It looks painful. You're like, no thanks. Like, hit it. I'll catch the bottle.
Bane can chuck a frisbee now too.
Oh yeah.
From all the frisbee golf.
Yeah, he kind of stopped that now.
Too. What do y'all call that? Polish horseshoes or something?
What?
No, it's actually disc golf.
No, the frisbee thing.
I just call it beer on a pole game. Like, I don't know.
I think it's called Polish horseshoes.
It is Polish horseshoes.
Maybe that's insensitive. You never know.
Gonna get canceled here.
Disc golf is starting to grow on me as an idea.
Dude, it's
pickleball, bro, for me.
I want to play
both,
pickleball.
Actually. Both.
Me and Jess want to get into pickleball real bad.
It's so good. It's so good. It's just enough athleticism. It's just enough like exertion. It's perfect. It's like ping pong and tennis. I mean,
I want to play.
Oh yeah, it's giant ping pong.
Oh, it's great. The ball moves just slow enough. It's not too fast. Oh, I know. I want to.
Steph Curry and Patrick Mahomes have own professional teams.
What should we do?
Pickleball teams?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
What should we do right now to invest in it somehow? Like imagine cornhole was big, starting to get big 20 years ago, and now it's outrageous.
Well, it's on ESPN too.
I personally, that thing I sent you, the baseball thing. I love that. I think that could be huge.
The John Boy Media Warehouse blitzball.
Is
I think that could be huge. The crazy curve. It's a huge ball.
And
I think that's perfect.
There's 2 players on each team, and like there's lines.
Bro, baseball.
If you like ground out, no matter what, it's an out as long as they handle it.
That's how we used to play.
Yeah, you don't have to run
yard.
bases. It's just like that's what it is.
Or play that all summer long.
Major League Wiffle Ball is pretty tight too.
I've seen that. That perfect little field.
Don't skip over this yet. It's such a good sport.
What, blitzball?
Yes.
Yeah,
maybe I haven't seen it.
Dude, for like people like me that don't really care about baseball, you can actually see what's happening with the ball when they pitch it.
You also get 5 balls. Because it's so hard to throw accurately.
Yes. Yeah. And the ball is like crazy.
Does it come with a nice backstop?
Yes. You have to hit that. Yeah.
I like that.
It's so good.
I like that.
Blitzball down at Chet's sounds like a good time.
I saw a fan catch one and like it counted or something.
Huh?
A fan like caught the ball and like I swear to God they counted it as like an out or something.
Yeah.
See?
Well, no. It wasn't a fan. It might have bounced off.
No, it was somebody in the crowd.
It might have bounced off a wall or something.
I don't know. I feel like that's what I saw. But anyways, moving on. Moving on. Let's quickly get to the support tier.
Blitzball rules.
Hey, you want to read the support queer? The
support queer?
the queers?
How dare you?
The support tiers.
All right. Well, Bud Light.
Here you go.
All Anheuser-Busch product. Oh, sorry. My bad.
There you go.
Look at that. That's awesome.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Brandon Kennedy's back on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Brandon Kennedy with the Wandering Bard. That is...
Dude, he's killing it with that. He's making so much money. I know he is.
He's a multi-talented dude. Sing, string instruments. He's killing it. I've always
and he has a looper with his like Irish music and stuff.
I've always liked Brandon. He's a good guy. He was nice to me growing up. I remember that kind of shit. Ruth Gebhardt, She sent me a message today, I think, about Trudy's birthday.
Oh, nice.
Kevin Metter, Katie Gates, been there since the beginning. James Palmer flying around, buying airplanes and shit, kicking ass. Drew Woodburn, saw him yesterday at golf.
Ben Kiskell.
Him and Kenny Wood lost their first match last night in the A tier.
Hold on, I want to talk about that in a second.
They're killing it.
Keep going.
Because they're getting a ton of pops. Ben Kiskell and the almighty Amanda Miller, who's upstairs with a fever.
Dude. Yeah,
She's
anyways.
sick. She's sick.
I'll do the next one. Saltier, Brian Whittington.
Hey!
Brian Whittington from South Carolina. He's going to talk to us one of these days. I would rather him come in studio, but he might just call in, or I don't know. We'll see.
Fine with me.
But there's a lot. He says he has a lot of stories.
So we go to Myrtle Beach and do a golf trip,
fuck
and then we have him do
yeah.
a on the course one.
Oh,
I know Mike
now we're
doesn't
talking.
like that, but
But he has to be inside of the ice box the whole time. Like he does a little ice now where he goes inside of it. It's pretty cool.
Say what?
Oh yeah.
Dude, he goes
Oh.
inside. Oh, yeah.
Oh, like a cold plunge?
Cold plunge. Thank you.
Dude, you can buy cold plunge
Dude, you
things
can
for like
make
100 now on Amazon.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap now. But they're not.
But you got to provide your own ice. But that's why you just
Right.
freeze.
That's the part that sucks.
Freeze a bunch of Tupperware full
That
of
is
water.
what
You're
sucks.
all
That's
right.
what you do. You freeze a big Tupperware bottle
Yeah.
or water bottles full of water.
Yep.
And just be done with it. Jake, Calvertier.
Oh, Matt Norvell,
He upgraded a couple months ago.
Lindsey Holmes. You guys gonna give any commentary?
No.
Sure.
Lindsay's always liking all of our
We
comments.
give so
and
much commentary.
Loves all of our stuff. I love it.
You're right. She does comment
Yeah.
and actually gives feedback, which is fantastic. We appreciate you for that.
Yeah.
Joe
1000%.
Lockman, mayor of California. I just saw him congratulating, I think, his niece or nephew on Facebook or graduating. Yep.
We're getting
Jackson
old, man.
Miller. It's my brother.
I'll be,
Patuxent,
mayor of
Patuxent
Gold
Installation.
I'll be
Golden Beach.
launching.
Patuxent insulation.
I'll
Yep.
be launching the kayaks from his beach tomorrow. So that's nice.
Does he know this?
Yeah. I talked to.
All right.
I talked to Elias.
But yeah, he's out on his own now. He's doing insulation. Yeah, if you know anybody that needs insulation, holla. But pipe insulation, basically mechanical.
He's
Yeah,
laying,
but
he's laying pipe.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, what?
Chapco Market in Delhi. Big shout out. They actually
You know what? People are totally thinking about like. I bet you they're thinking like insulating inside of the pipe.
not inside the pipe.
No, I know.
Wrapping the
But people
Oh,
are
Or,
don't
any,
know.
or anything. Fire
I
stopping,
just thought
any of
about
that stuff.
Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
Chapco Market in Delhi. They catered my grandma's funeral.
Oh
It
wow.
was nice. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Both of them. I mean, it was them were there. Lucas and his wife.
Good fucking people, man.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Wes Rice. I saw he did the what did he do? The Murph on
Yeah, with 20
Not
pounds on
gonna
his
lie,
chest.
I did it too. I did it on
It's rough.
Sunday.
Did you do a full Merv?
I did without the weight though.
Okay.
20 pounds
It took me
on,
like
that's
it
rough.
took me probably took me 25 minutes to do all the pull-ups.
Dude, how many
I
pull-ups
was
is
doing
it?
4 out of
100.
Yeah, nah.
I don't know how you could do that.
The most I ever did was a half, and I thought I was gonna die.
I
I
would end up doing 2 at a time, like here and there.
I was doing 4 at a time, and a couple times I only did 2.
Yeah,
And you just keep
that's
going
That's
until you
crazy.
check it out, sit.
I
for a
don't
minute.
understand how I can do 100.
I ran to the Golden Beach playground and I was doing them on the monkey bars like this, and I could tell you they weren't all great.
No,
It's by the time you get to like 48, you're like, whoa.
Right, you're only halfway home.
Yeah, dude. 20
The
pounds on.
running is easy, the push-ups are easy, and the squats are easy, but they take a long time.
They hurt.
Yeah, air
That's-
squats.
It just
yeah.
takes forever.
Yep.
300 takes
up and
forever.
down, up and down,
The
up and down.
pull-ups is by far the hardest part. Anyway, good job for Wes. He's always good with the country and all that. Patriotic.
He played drums with us last week at a PTM
Oh, tight.
for a song.
I'm gonna have to turn it off, bro. The Calvertier is getting serious
Sorry.
exposure time here.
Lori Birch, the Crescent Moon. Thank you. And Adam Holmes. Trusty Adam. Thank you.
Yeah.
Trusty Westy.
Trusty Adam, he's always group text us with some crazy shit, which is awesome. We love that. Group text us or group message us, whatever you want to do. So, anyways, let's get back to the show.
All right, then.
All right.
Kiddies, please.
So I was thinking about something the other day when I was I looked at this old video of my first solo flight when I did it,
Oh yeah.
and how Felix was there, but he was only like a year old at the time, and I was thinking like, if I would have landed and went into a big fireball and died right there, he
Jesus
probably would have cheered.
Christ.
He probably would have been like, "Yeah!"
I'm having deja vu. Right this
He
minute.
probably would have saw a massive
But-
explosion and been like, "Yeah!"
Yeah.
He was so tiny, like,
Around.
yeah. He'd be like, and like that's kind of heartbreaking. Like, how many people died and their kid would like didn't know and they kind of like cheered it on in a sense.
Yeah, here goes Daddy.
Yeah, like if you see like planes crashing at like the air show or something. you're like,
Oh,
wow.
But you're 1 year old is what I'm saying. Like you
I
have no
know,
idea.
You don't
It's just-
know. It's
ooh.
sad.
The latest wreck, I think it was about 6 months ago, like in Dallas, was insane.
What?
these planes at an air show just collide in midair, and oh my god,
it's so hard to do, but that's got to be so terrifying, dude. There's so much fucking space up there. What are y'all doing?
There's some close ones.
Stop.
I've looked out the window a few times and seen like
I
plane
missed the air show, dude. The PAX air show used to be a banger, and they just stopped doing it.
We're going to one in which city?
Huh? 9/11.
Oh yeah, no one's allowed on the base anymore. It's like whatever.
Yeah. But
whatever.
It's so stupid.
But if you have a buddy, you can go play golf if you want to.
That's right. Anyone can get on. You can smuggle 8,000 people in the back of your truck if you want.
Just
right in there. Load it down.
Just hope you're not one of the randoms.
Yeah. Oh, even if you are, all right. Now you're in trouble, I guess.
Oh no, I forgot the zooms. I was gonna give it a.
You do. You look like Danny Go a little bit right now.
No, he looks like
Ash or something.
Dude, a dude from Independence Day.
I don't know.
I'm back.
I kind of like this hat.
Definitely look like one of the crazy guys in like any war movie.
Yeah, that nobody believes.
Yeah.
And he just goes straight into the alien like mothership.
Yeah,
just destroy it.
These motherfuckers are going
Speaking
down.
of like war movies or war books, I just finally read Catch-22. You ever heard of it?
No.
Never?
Nope.
I can't look it up, but it's considered one of the 10 best American novels like ever written.
Really?
Like by the way it's written and stuff. It's a wild book.
Is it war stuff?
It's war, but it has
it's war stuff.
It's like a super cynical, super.
I
can't recommend it really because it's probably past its time. I don't know. I thought it was a great book, but it was long.
Yeah.
Took forever. But
I kind of because I'm getting one right now, which is it's just like sometimes they go on
satirical
and on.
war novel written in 1953 by Joseph Heller.
Yep, it's all about World War II, and he was in World War II.
There was a movie.
Yeah, they had a movie in like the 70s or something. Everything's a catch-22 basically. Like he wants to quit flying because he doesn't want to die. And they're like,
Alan Arkin's in it. All right.
So you're crazy, so you don't want to fly, but the feeling that you have of you not wanting to die means you're sane. So
True.
You have to fly.
You're not that crazy. Yeah.
So
right.
and it's like everything in the movie, everything in the book is a catch-22. It's very sad. It doesn't really. There's no hero in the book.
Yeah.
Everyone's just kind of doing their own thing.
That was my problem. Is I just had Felix, and like every time I went up, I thought I was gonna die, dude. I was like, dude, this plane. But like, it's so hard to die in those things. It's so hard. Unless the wing breaks or something, it's very hard to die in those things.
I think I say this once. I think I say this once a month to Jake.
All right, well, let it out.
But I wish I read as much as you do. God damn it.
Yeah.
I feel my brain rotting sometimes.
Well,
instead of playing a video games, just get a book.
I haven't turned my Xbox on, and I turned my Xbox on to pirate Orioles games because that's what I have to do in Maryland to watch the fucking Orioles.
Sad. When's that deal over?
Why don't you read during that?
Oh, it's a long time.
Yeah, you could read during them.
You could read during a baseball game.
Oh, I can read during a lot of things, but I tend to watch Maddie Matheson cook food on YouTube and fall asleep.
Fair enough.
I mean,
at least you're honest.
I love watching YouTube celebrity chefs cook yummy food.
Yeah, I have to do Audible though. Like, I enjoy reading at nighttime. Like, I've done it a couple times, and it's actually really nice.
I have a weird thing with Audible where I need the author to be the one that's reading it.
Fair, but like not. There's a few authors or readers or what are they called?
Yeah, you can get over that pretty quick.
Okay. Well, I read. When I do read,
the guy that did Game of Thrones was so over the top. He was crazy.
When I do read, it's a lot of autobiographical stuff. So I like the person to be doing it.
Yeah.
So
like David Goggins. I just had his own.
God, that's
that
a
guy
lot,
is
that's a lot.
That guy is insane.
He's kind of a little whiny, little bitch.
A little bit.
Yeah,
aggressively whiny.
Yeah, it's like you didn't have it that bad.
You were fat.
And enough with the racial stuff. Like just enough, dude. Come on.
If I can recommend one
Your dad was the worst guy in the book. All right.
If I can recommend one audiobook, Kitchen Confidential, Anthony Bourdain reads it himself. It is
pretty good.
Awesome.
Why'd that guy kill himself?
Dude,
because he read that book.
Years and years of drug.
I wrote it. Now I gotta read it.
What do you mean I gotta read it?
Years and years of drug addiction will fuck your brain up. And I mean, I think below the surface, he wasn't that great of a guy. He had like mistresses and shit. I think he just had some demons, dude. He's fucking
mistresses. Was he married or anything?
Everyone's got
like 2-3 times.
Yeah,
but like the mistresses while he's married. What are we talking?
Yeah.
Or just he's a philanderer of sorts.
I think so. He was a coxman.
Philanderer.
I don't think that makes you kill yourself though.
Guilt's a motherfucker, man.
Yeah. Maybe.
He offed himself in France,
dude. So the book that I'm like currently in the middle of, which has been like 2 months now, is that basically the paperclip
Operation Paperclip?
Yes, Operation Paperclip.
Which was?
So we obviously took a bunch of Nazis and brought them here.
Was this the NASA thing?
Well, they eventually went there, yeah, with their
Von Brenner.
What they achieved in
or Von Braun, Werner von Braun. That was what it was.
Yeah, Werner von Braun. Yes.
Yeah,
Werner von Braun.
Yeah, Werner von Braun.
Is that right? Sounds right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Sounds
German.
1,600 German scientists, engineers, and technicians.
And that's just who came here. So this
What are you
is
supposed to do? Kill them or let Russia
Well,
get
that's the thing. Everybody else is going to get them, so you have to get them. And that's what sucks about it is because everybody that had it bad was the people of all the countries. It wasn't like the ones running it.
No.
Yeah, the scientists are just doing their job.
What they're told.
Dude, some of them were nasty. So they had this idea that they could bring somebody back after freezing to death. So they had a tub out back of a barn, literally, that they would put Jews in and freeze them to death, and then try like holding them down in it, and then try to bring them back.
That's drowning.
At least they tried to save them, right?
Yeah, it's not freezing to death.
Well, no. They were holding it, not holding their face under.
Oh, okay.
They were literally freezing to death.
Just put them outside in the dead of winter, man.
Dude, nobody was worse than the Japanese. What they did in their POW camps.
Oh, right.
Oh,
really?
Gosh.
In the mud up to their, like,
because they didn't even see you as a human. Because you shouldn't be alive. Basically, if they would kill themselves instead of getting captured.
Yeah.
So if you didn't do that, then you were obviously a dog or something. You're not a human. You're not tough. You're not like they looked at you like less than human, and then they would do things to you that were.
You want
so
to think
like
about
the bamboo shoots under the fingernails and shit?
Dude, it's just nonstop. They
hold on.
beat them.
Keep going.
Yeah, so another book that also became a movie is called Unbroken. You heard of that one?
Sounds familiar.
This guy, Louis Zamperini, he won gold medal, I think, running the mile or something in like the 30s.
Okay.
Then he got shot down, and he was basically a POW for like 2 or 3 years on Kwajalein and then he was in Japan, and it's his story.
Yeah.
The dude, he had the worst luck ever. Somehow survived
after
it
winning
all.
the gold medal.
Yes. Yeah. Crazy how he got captured like a few times.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And anyway, what they did to him was bad. Bad.
Severe torture methods were employed, such as waterboarding. Not too bad, right?
Not even torture, just nonstop.
Strapato,
nonstop.
known as the ropes to POWs, irons, beatings, and prolonged solitary confinement.
That would be the worst thing for me.
I don't know, dude.
They knew how to make your life miserable.
I'd rather be alone.
They
than
worked you all day. They'd hold
Pay-
your head underwater, under like sewage water and stuff, like just nasty stuff, nonstop.
Like buried up to your head.
Yeah.
Like
At one point, pain would just be, you go into shock. But alone in darkness, no thank you.
Yeah,
You're
solitary. That's
crazy.
what they do to people, right? Like,
man.
if you can't see anything, can't hear anything, can't talk to anybody,
During
I wouldn't last very long either.
During one event,
I'd bite my tongue like that chick in $1 Million Babe and drown in my own blood.
one commander was forced, Jeremiah Denton, a captured Navy pilot, was forced to appear at a televised press conference where he famously blinked the word torture with his eyes in Morse code.
Oh, that is rad. I mean, it's not rad, but it is. It's,
he's like,
to have the wherewithal.
Yeah, to know how to do that.
Well, they pretty much, that was how they signal back then.
I would just be like,
blinking lights.
like they'll figure out something's wrong, dude.
Yeah. Everyone knew Morse back then.
Stop.
Is that where she got it from?
Huh? Maybe that's Morse code for party till I die.
That's funny. That would be cool. That song's already cool, but that'd be real cool.
Wait, what was that one bitch?
That one bitch
that went there, gave a note.
Delta Jane or whatever.
Jane Fonda.
Yeah, Jane Fonda.
She gave a note that a POW gave to her. Gave it to one of the higher ups, and they like whooped their asses for that.
They called her something.
Yeah, she's a fucking
called
traitor.
her like Viet Cong Jane or something. She had a bad.
Oh yeah, for years. Yeah. Fuck her.
I can't remember what it was, but
She's a traitor.
She is a traitor. Just like Jim Carrey. What's it? John Kerry.
Dude,
trash.
So you saw like that
hold on, John Kerry,
Senator.
Yeah, remember John Kerry on the old boat going down Vietnam River?
I'm thinking of John.
You're thinking John McCain.
McCain, yeah.
John McCain also. He was.
Wasn't he in the Hanoi Hotel?
Yeah, but he had his hands up like this. That's why he could never raise his hands higher.
Oh.
Because they had him like this. Like he was a political prisoner. Like his dad was a big wig in the Navy.
So
and also they called him like the singing bird or something because basically he ran his mouth the whole time. He gave up everything pretty much.
Dude.
That's what everyone says.
I got a hard time thinking I probably wouldn't. Dude, I'm
Especially
not
if most of the stuff it doesn't even matter probably. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
if you're
Just give them old news.
yeah.
So when you think about
We've
it, though,
got
like,
this thing called the nuke.
to date, like nowadays, it's like information travels so fast. Like back then, it seemed a little more distant. You know what I'm saying? Like if you did something like that, like nowadays, it feels like it'll be out tomorrow.
I know.
And like you're like
nobody
all,
finds out for like 3 months that you told a
yeah,
secret.
back in
Now
the
it's
day.
like, why'd you do that?
I got
right
bro. I just got out of the room.
Right.
I didn't get whipped or anything. I had to talk. Anyways,
You come walking out laughing like arms around.
when you think of ow,
ow,
Dude, if you're,
ow,
if you're
leave me
about to-
alone.
if you're literally about to chop my head off, probably gonna tell you whatever.
anything.
I'll
yeah.
be making up stuff, dude.
Oh yeah.
Now, if it's going to
Like your family
literally-
or
if
the
you're
government?
going to tell something that's literally going to get your buddies or like 10 of your buddies who are on a mission somewhere killed,
Oh,
that's different.
different.
I think, but still, it's like maybe they can fight it out.
Like you're,
Tell
like
us.
literally your family.
we could never, that hypothetical, we would never know. We would never know.
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
I hope not.
God.
dude.
Yeah.
Did you guys see your boy fall down again today?
Fuck him.
Who, that idiot running the
Dude,
country?
he couldn't wait to turn around and point at something on the floor. It was
I didn't see it. He has
think-
too many of these things that it's hard to
I
even
think
keep
it's
up.
the altitude in Colorado. I don't know.
it was like a piece of carpet.
The way he panders to these fringe lunatics is outrageous.
True.
Who he invites to the White
True.
House is just, it's unbelievable.
Very
Anyway,
true.
how about that big Canadian smoke cloud outside right now?
Dude, it followed me across the country.
Yeah.
It was like unbreathable air in Colorado. I was there for 4 days, and now it's here.
See it, Mike?
Thanks,
The
Trudeau.
know.
haze out there. You can smell it.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah,
real
we did
bad
this
in
morning.
It was real bad in
Dude.
Mechanicsville this morning.
It's real
We've
bad
been
on the
like
water.
inside the past couple of days for sure with the sickness.
I can't believe that your son had a 105-degree temperature.
It hit up to there because he took a nap. When he takes a nap, he gets really hot already.
Yeah.
So it was just on top of the fever. And
Gotta
he's-
break it.
bro, he woke
Cold
up.
bath.
He woke up like, I don't feel well. It's like
Oh.
so brutal, dude. So we just hit our first like. I don't want one hand. I want two hands. Like the mommy and daddy. We got like we're there now, and it hurts just as much as you think it does for the first
Yeah.
time. You're like, fuck.
Bad.
Me and Amanda just look at each other like,
What do we do here?
fuck. Like and we just tell we just show them videos of people succeeding with one. We just show them like.
Yeah.
Like there's plenty of people out there that succeed with one, and we just show them those because
Pretty
it
much-
sucks. But like, what are we gonna do? We gonna sit there and cry with them or something?
Right now. Hell no.
You're destined to be a trailblazer of some sorts. Whatever you do,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
going to be the first one-armed dude to do
Gotta
it.
get him a
Whatever
Jim.
you
Exactly.
I
do.
gotta get him a Jim Abbott jersey.
I told him we
Yeah.
can
That'd
get
be
a
tight.
little, we can get him a fake arm. I was like, I was honest with him one time because he's done it a few times now. I was like, Felix, I will try to get you everything in the world, but I cannot get you that. Like that's just not. I just can't do it. Like you're not gonna
He'll
have that.
know. He'll know.
Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. But also, I guess it's gonna kind of be weird if somebody else comes in the world where it's like, hey,
Oh, yeah.
and then it's like, well, I have two arms, like an
Yeah.
ex baby kind of thing.
Oh.
You know, it would be kind of like feel bad for him.
I didn't know
kinda.
we were talking about that.
No, I was just bringing it up as in like that would be for your sibling to come in the world like with two hands, like hey,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, gee,
Yeah,
that'll
dang
make
it.
me love him even more. Just he needs that.
Gotcha.
That because like dude, 2 weeks in school and that sickness already got back here.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying? It took
Dude,
2
everybody's-
weeks of of him in school, and he
I'm
got sick.
surprised it took that long, actually.
Dude, he got sick and brought it right back. Son of a bitch.
Welcome to the next 16 years of your life, bro.
This teacher, man, I saw her like I thought she was another parent. I was gonna pick him up. I saw her like look at him, and it wasn't like a nice, like great look. It was just kind of like this straight, kind of weird look, like almost like a curious. I don't know. I don't know how to describe
Yeah.
the look, but I've seen the look plenty of times. I know the look.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was a teacher at the time, is what I'm saying either. I thought she was a parent.
Yeah, and you're...
Yeah, and he's running over and stuff, and I give him a hug. We're like playing and stuff, and we're about to leave, and she actually comes over while we're talking to one of the aides who like loves Felix, and she's like, "Hey, I'm glad you guys are here. I wanted to talk to you about like he's pulling his pants down in the middle of class."
He's that kid, huh?
He is. He's done it a couple of times.
At least he's
now.
not the smelly
But
kid.
this is the thing though. They have to help him with it up and down when he goes
Yeah.
potty.
Yeah.
He can do it to an extent, but like it's slow and it's just like it takes time.
Yeah.
So sometimes I think he thinks, I don't know, I'm gonna get it down while I don't know. I don't know what it is, but that's the only thing she said. I was like, I
Two,
need
man.
it. I
He's
need
also
it like him.
He's also 3 years old.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Gonna,
And one arm.
Right.
One arm 3-year-old. Like give him a break. Sorry,
Right.
the other girls are offended that he.
I remember being in elementary school in like 5th grade and going on bathroom break, and there was always one kid in class
Yeah.
that pulled his pants and underwear to
All
the
the way down.
floor.
While he's
Yeah.
peeing.
As long as he's not that kid, we're good.
I mean, that's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. We got
that
on
was,
right away.
That was kind of funny though. I always thought that was hilarious.
Bare ass standing at a urinal.
I
What's
do
wrong with
remember
you?
at soccer practice one time, we were all there, and it was Mr. Tigner was giving a speech. And it's varsity and like JV guys, but we're all varsity. But it's like
But
definitely
we
younger.
had like 6th graders on JV too.
Yeah, it
you
was
know,
crazy,
Like,
it
you
was
were, like,
crazy.
little kids and,
And-
like men with mustaches and
Yeah,
stuff. There's a big
yeah.
difference in the locker room.
Dude, I'm just like I'm sitting here.
Oh God.
yeah.
Dude, I'm sitting here like listening to Mr. Tigner act like he's a soccer
Was
coach.
I still there? Or no.
Oh yeah, Matt and all everybody was there. Leo Nims, like everybody's there. Like everyone's playing soccer for some reason. Nobody knew how to play
Wild
soccer.
time.
It's
No
like,
idea how to play soccer.
No one knew how to play soccer
But
except
we're
for
on a
me.
soccer team.
Like literally me.
Just
But it was
Mike.
a private school. They were like, we're playing soccer this year.
We
and
had
everyone's like,
athletes
okay.
too. Like we could have won if we just had
we did
any
okay.
idea.
We
We
did
didn't even
okay.
practice. We did nothing.
So, anyways, I
Should've
look
played
over
basketball.
and I see Matt, Jacob's brother. I see him giggling so hard, and I can't believe. Like, I'm like, what is he laughing at? I want to know.
Right.
I like to laugh.
Giggling's fun.
And dude, he's just giggling, and he's telling somebody look at something, and then like I like look over to my left, and there's this kid there named Steve Buchanan, and he's sitting on his butt, right, and he's got his knees up with some soccer shorts on, dude.
His balls out.
Fucking dickhead was out.
We were.
It was-
Nobody had like Under Armour undershorts or whatever. We were all pretty poor.
Well, no,
at that school.
the reason he's laughing is because this thing was
He was-
ginormous.
He had a big old hog.
It was just hanging out of his shorts, dude. It was huge. Peeking out, like getting some fresh air and oranges.
Looked like, was Reba McEntire trying to shoot it with a shotgun?
Yeah, it's huge.
Fucking tremors.
And I got what he was giggling at. Dude, I'll never forget that. It was so
That guy,
freaking funny.
that guy probably had a nice breeze going. Y'all
Oh,
ruined
dude,
it.
how do you not feel that?
Were we like out on the field somewhere?
No, we were just
or
on the
the-
side of the field. It was
Oh,
like
the side of the
halftime.
field, yeah,
It was
like sitting on-
halftime, dude.
Did his dickhead have an orange slice too?
That's what I'm
So
saying.
for
I said.
everything that they
Yeah.
wanted us to like avoid, it still happened because like
Yeah.
we just had the worst shorts.
Yeah.
People would wear boxers or not or whatever.
Oh, I couldn't imagine running, sprinting in boxer shorts, just dong
And nobody wore
flapping.
like athletic. I remember one time I got sweatbands. I like saved up for.
Yeah. Had to have
Kids would take
sweatbands.
them. Like Timmy used to take them from me, and he would wear them, and then give them back all sweaty. I'm like,
Ew.
because he
Like,
thought they looked cool.
Unreasonably
And
sweaty.
then one time I had breakaway pants.
Oh,
Remember
like
those?
the
Like
Adidas
warm-up
pants?
I'm like, those were the
I
coolest.
wore those to fucking Pee Wee basketball, man. And I
Yeah,
thought
I
I
wore-
was Michael motherfucking Jordan.
Dude, I
After
loved
the warm-up
those
line,
pants. Yeah. Hey, I missed like 6 layups and then ripped those pants off. All right, when do I foul out?
right?
Yeah, I love that, but
I'm gonna
we
bring
could
those
have been
back.
so good at that
I have
too.
to
but-
order another pair of those.
Sweatbands?
Sweatbands and breakaway pants.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I saw Aaron Showalter the other day.
Speaking of sweatbands,
He
he wore
was-
100 of them.
Bro,
Yes, he was
bro,
decked
you'll see
out.
that guy, and it's like
I see him all the
nothing's
time.
changed.
Nothing's changed.
He goes right at you, like he just saw
Yeah.
you at school the other
He was
day.
like, I remember you were fast, but I was right behind you.
Oh, dude, he
like,
goes
fake
right
chased me.
into it.
Yeah, right into it.
You're
dude.
like right back.
He told me he's got a Hummer H2 now, and he's like, you know what I'm gonna, he's like, you know what I'm gonna do to it. I can't help it. I'm gonna pimp it out. It was so
They
funny.
still make those
Dude,
things?
he is a
No,
funny.
he bought it like
he-
cash somewhere. He told me the whole story.
We should get him on this.
Dude,
He is so funny.
I was watching, but he's playing cornhole. Golden Beach had a cornhole tournament.
He's a pro cornholer.
Of course.
Of course he is.
But dude, I've won all these tournaments. He's telling me he named
we
like
should
1,000
Can we
tournaments
sponsor him?
that
We
he's
should
won.
sponsor him.
Oh,
He's pretty
my-
good,
What
but
do we buy his beanbags?
better.
What do we do?
I mean, we could probably buy a jersey for him, have zero
he
across
was
the
wearing
back.
like a Pittsburgh. He was wearing like whatever you think he was wearing is what he was wearing. He had like gold and pink socks on. Like
Yep,
it's
that's what I
just
thought.
everything's
Yep.
just
Please tell me he
gold
had like a
chains.
Yep,
FUBU,
gold
did he have
chains,
a
yep.
FUBU jersey on?
No, it was like a Corona shirt. Actually, I think
Listen to
Corona
me,
jersey.
listen to me.
It was
That's
so Aaron.
That's somebody that you see that you know you hate until you meet him and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't hate him.
Right.
I love him.
You're absolutely right.
He's
You know
so
what I'm saying? I know
funny.
I hate him.
He's
no, I don't.
so high
No.
energy.
No,
Yeah.
dude, there's
No,
no
he's
reason.
good. He's good at a lot of stuff.
Now,
He's
back
going
in-
to tell you he's good at it. but
There's
he's good
literally
at it.
no reason that he should know who I am. And every time I've seen him, he's come up to me and talked to me.
Mike.
Yeah. What's up? It's like, what?
Now, back in high school, hated that guy.
Did you?
I always liked him.
I never hated him.
Just
Oh, yeah.
because I knew, I just knew him from
I think I've told this story before
never
about
been
how he
pigskin.
open hand slapped me across the face in the middle of lunch one time.
high school was a proving
Brent, you
ground
probably
for many.
deserved it.
Oh, I
Let's
did.
be
We
real.
were throwing.
You like to talk shit until
We
like
were-
the very edge.
we were throwing shit at his table,
Oh, okay.
and he stood up. Was like, "Who did it?" I was like, Me.
Dumb.
And like there was teachers
We're
around.
on his side.
Who was throwing stuff? You and who?
Him. You was
Why would you throw stuff at his table? He was big back then.
Oh
like,
yeah, I know.
He slapped the shit out of him. He knows.
But look,
He knows.
My
He didn't even
dumbass.
like really fight you. He's like, all right, that's all you need.
Slaps. Don't forget.
My dumbass.
Talk about that later in the podcast.
There was
bitch.
like
See you in 20 years.
there was
Because it's
teachers
been
around.
20 years today since we graduated. Just throw
Me
that
also,
out there.
yeah.
Me too,
Notice
yeah.
I asked to come on the podcast. He didn't say nothing.
I don't, actually, no,
I'm
I do
kidding.
like him
No,
now,
I'm
but
kidding, I'm
like,
kidding.
there was teachers around. Like he ain't gonna do nothing. He's just
Swap.
he's just gonna talk a
He
bunch
would
of
slap the
shit.
teachers.
He stood behind me,
He's that
and it
great.
was like an episode of that fucking UFC power slap, dude. He hit me so hard.
Defenseless.
My ear was ringing. I know my jaw was
There's
just like
white chalk out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And what did you do?
Look like LeBron.
You were like, ow. All right, sorry.
Pretty much. What was I
Yeah.
gonna do? Stand up and get my ass
No, dude, he was like-
100% whipped?
He was like Tom Hanks on Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, I was looking for my arm on the floor. I was shell
Earn
shocked.
this.
It's like,
Yeah,
someone's
for
handing
some
me
reason,
canteen.
Earn this.
the fucking lunch ladies were in a turret.
He's coming. He's slapping everybody. Oh
It
shit.
was fucking Normandy all of a sudden. That's fucking
And all
hilarious.
your friends are just like, you
Well,
got
they were
this.
all-
Oh yeah,
They
you
were
got
all
this,
you,
dude.
buddy.
There's some fights
Yeah,
where you're
I
just like,
didn't.
oh.
They were all little
Like
bitches
Dumb and
too.
Dumber, like,
I mean,
pointing at you.
Bro.
I never. Did y'all ever
Oh,
get
that's
into
funny.
like a fight at school?
Hey,
I
hey,
never
hey,
did.
listen.
Couple close ones.
Listen, he
Almost.
would have asked me if I was with Brent. I would have went like this. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, you know what? We got to give a
Science
shout out
thing.
to that guy, Bear,
Yes.
who was at Charlie's.
I'm glad you remembered.
house.
I almost forgot.
He,
How did I not
I did
end up
forget.
at Charlie's house? Why
I
did
mean,
I?
it's a 2-year-old birthday party.
Oh.
3-year-old birthday
Hey,
party.
you ain't got one of those. You got 2-year-old dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, funny story from that.
But
so,
it is, but it's not.
This guy Bear walks
No, I
up and he's
got
like, he's like a dude that works at the scrapyard, and was like,
Oh,
hey, I
of
listened to your
course, his name
podcast
is
and I love
Bear.
it. And
Yeah. He's listening
he's
to
a wild
Tone.
dude, and he's like, he's listened to all of them. He showed me like, dude, they're all played.
Yeah, I told
was
him to come
awesome.
on. He's like, nah, I'm a listener.
Yeah, I'm not a talker.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
listener.
yeah.
I said, all right.
That's fine with me,
Yeah, we talked about like carrying weapons for you a little bit. That was funny because he was like, "Yeah, I've always carried, and always, never not gonna."
Okay.
I'm like, all right, noted.
dude. Grandfathered in, brother. Don't ask.
So he was a cool dude. Thank you, Bear. Appreciate it. But
Absolutely, dude.
Did you get
towards,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
No. There's no
Towards
reason for me
the
to
end
interrupt
of the
there.
party at Charlie's house, and
Duck.
this is Flat Earth
The
Charlie
duck.
for all the fans out there.
Yeah, Flat Earth Charlie.
Oh,
Yeah.
FEC.
He's got these ducks now, baby duck, and he's got these kind of wild neighbor
Oh.
kids that were just hanging out with like no parents or whatever. Just the kids are there.
Right.
Running around, got the water slide thing. What do you call it? The bounce house, but it's got water in it.
Yeah.
And then like these little ducks.
Big
And the kids
inflatable
want to see the
water
ducks.
slide.
Well, one of the kids had obviously either drowned or squeezed or whatever this duck, and it appeared to be
Dead.
about to die.
DOA.
DOA. And everybody, and I mean
That-
everybody, including
that duck
me.
was about to go
Including
fishing in
me.
the dark.
Generally, I wouldn't take this route, but I was like, that duck is going to die. It's probably best
Let's
to put out its
smash it.
misery.
Let's just go ahead and break its neck.
And then Mike starts telling
Now
about how
listen,
he
listen.
smashed a bird.
I just smashed a bird recently, so I'm like, yeah, let's smash. I'll do it. I'll smash that.
Yeah. And Charlie's like, absolutely not. This duck is going to make it.
I mean, he took it out. Didn't he take it out into like the thing?
They
and then
took
brought
it
back?
over to this field and were like, they were thinking about it, I think. And then there were some kids around, and then I guess he was like, yeah, compassion on it, and was like, nope, not today. Takes it under,
He just
sits
couldn't do it.
sits holding it under a heat lamp for like an hour,
I mean, he did say
What
with
do
it
you
for
think, an
long.
hour?
I don't know. I left.
and then it came back to life.
Wow.
That thing
It came back.
started,
It was always alive.
it was always alive, but
it wasn't laying there dead.
dude, it literally, it wouldn't dry itself off. It was soaking wet.
Right.
All the other little
think it
ones
was
were
terrifying.
all the other little ones were puffed out.
Yeah.
I think it drowned in that little bucket. I do. I think because those little ducks can drown.
I didn't see when he
So-
picked it up. I didn't see anything about it until he had it. So I have no idea.
It was not doing any duck things. It was sitting there, basically looked like it was gonna
So
die.
Charlie, Mr. Miyagi, this duck back to life, pretty much.
He
Just-
did, and he calls it Hercules.
That's
It was
fucking
the
tight.
runt, anyways.
No, it's
so
great.
he had already called it Hercules before this episode,
No shit.
and then
What do you do? Go to Track Supply, buy some ducklings or something?
I'm not sure where he got
No,
him.
he
but-
got him for free. He said he got him for free. He went somewhere. They said we have some ducks. He was like, "Yep, I'll
Sent
take
me a
them."
video yesterday, dude. They're all running around having a good time.
Till the foxes find them.
They're in
Well,
a nice. He's got a nice little house for
They're
him now.
enclosed.
I'm
yeah,
sure.
I
But
think they own the.
It was cool. He took care of it and showed compassion on the little duck. Lauren, his wife, was like, "Kill it, kill it,
Yeah,
kill
we
it."
were all like, "Kill
Everybody
it."
was making fun of it. That one guy that was there was real funny. He was making all kinds of jokes. Don't remember his name, but he was funny.
Yeah,
Anyway, it was a nice little Nice little partay.
I mean, I get it, but listen, the bird had no chance. Okay,
by itself.
No, the bird that I killed.
Oh yeah, Mike killed
It had no chance. I hit it with a weed whacker, I think, because it was in the grass.
Yeah.
It was in the grass. It had a huge slash.
If it has a slash, no, you're out.
Bro, 3 hits with a brick. Terrible. Ugh. When it's flapping, it was going like this.
Gosh, you're supposed to just snap his neck or
No,
something, or
I
just
thought-
chuck it in the woods and
Yeah,
let
just
nature.
let nature.
Nah, I'm not gonna let the thing suffer, dude. It was like actually suffering. So I took a brick. I was like, here it goes, and like I don't know, the ground gave a little bit or something. It was disgusting,
Well,
dude. I thought of this funny story the other day. When I was at Pablo, you know Pablo and
Yes.
Christie's.
Yeah.
I was over their house one time. That is Amanda's aunt and her uncle, and Pablo's a cool ass dude. And we were
I
there.
do like Pablo.
I met them there to go to DC to meet Amanda and them later. So I'm by myself at their house. And I'm in the basement. I go take a shower, stuff like that. And I might have did something else. I don't know.
Okay.
I have my phone.
Yeah.
I swear that has something to do with the story. All right? Not just saying that.
Right. Yeah. You
So
wouldn't bring it up if it wasn't a thing.
No. So Christy goes, and then me and Pablo go to ride together. And this was back in the this was like 2011 or 12.
God.
And I got in my car.
the auto connect.
Oh no.
But it wasn't like a super noticeable sex sound. It was something like weird, like it was like a noise.
What did it say on the thing?
Yeah, it didn't say anything on the screen. Nothing. It was just like this weird noise. It was kind of like this weird like flesh noise and
just-
saliva
Just
noise.
clapping.
And I'm like, what is that? Like I'm literally asking, what is that? And he's like, I don't know if he knew right away or not. To this day, I don't know if he knew right away or not.
Oh my God.
But he's older than me, so maybe he did. And I don't know, but he was looking at me like, I don't know, it's something like what is it something coming through on your phone? Like we thought something was, I don't know what it was. I eventually fixed it and turned it off, and I never said anything about it.
Oh,
When
my
did
God.
it hit you?
Oh, it was probably later. I don't
Like
know.
on that car ride?
I don't think so.
You
I
just
don't even.
didn't listen to the radio?
Dude,
or-
it was just the weirdest noise, but when I think back, it was definitely a sex noise. Definitely 100%.
He knew exactly.
But it
what
wasn't
was
like,
going on.
like crazy
Right.
shit, like anything like that. It was just like, And I think back, I'm like, man, did he know right away?
Definitely knew.
You think? I gotta ask him. You
Well,
think?
now it's funny. I would ask it.
It's
I
the
would
only
t-
logical, like, what's that sound? What's coming out of your phone? Not a song.
Dude, it was so embarrassing.
Well, I
Yeah, you got to ask him.
just spent 10 days in Colorado at my sister's, and they have a 15-year-old, an 11-year-old, or 11-year-old, like a 9-year-old, or
15-year-old
10.
nonstop, dude.
So,
See you guys
but I don't know, like how monitored the kids are online. I don't know.
You know,
No, I don't know.
they're not. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
They can
But-
get by anything, probably.
I
but-
couldn't.
This is how
No
paranoid I was out there. I was out there for 10 days, so I had to take care of something a couple
Paranoid.
times.
What?
In
In the shower, dog.
but
So hot, so
I would-
sweaty.
I would turn
Just
off.
forever.
I would turn off my Wi-Fi.
Oh,
So
why?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I was so
No.
You
weirded
think
out.
they can
Like,
track what you're
No,
seeing
they
through your
can't see
Wi-Fi?
I don't know what they're looking at or looking
they
for.
can't see what you
The
see.
worst part was that I was staying in their basement.
Every kid's
It
fucked in
had-
America, is what he said.
Absolutely no service. So I'm like walking back and forth
Oh, my gosh.
in the bathroom with my phone in the air trying to get anything to load. So
Small little barge. He goes,
all right, that's good enough. It's good enough.
Oh,
That's
my
ridiculous.
God. That's pretty
Okay.
funny.
All right,
That's pretty
anyways.
funny.
Moving on. What time is it? Well, we got a couple minutes.
Oh,
left.
did you see that the Island Boys are Epstein's sons?
That's the new conspiracy theory.
Shut up.
all
Island
right, so a
boys.
picture of-
Yeah, it looks just like him.
picture of them with Jeffrey Epstein has surfaced, and they look just like him without all
Well,
the tattoos.
that's not them, though, is it?
Yes, it is.
It is confirmed?
Yeah, it's them.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I
I
thought
need
it
a
was
timer
like,
on this.
wow.
I need a timer on this thing so I can put a picture there. And
Got like 15.
no,
a
I mean,
timer
so
on
I
this?
can
Sorry.
know when.
Yeah. Anyways, just want to bring that up. Sound like you had a story you were going to tell, but
No, good.
Epstein's, yeah, it looks like they went to the island, or they're his kids. I mean, the one kid looks just like him. Just like him.
Oh, never mind. It says Island Boys say they've never met Jeffrey Epstein. Kids in viral photo aren't them.
All right, well, we don't believe them.
It looks just like
See,
them.
They
Let me
wouldn't
see,
even
I'll tell you.
know.
I'll tell you if it's them or not.
I think, I don't see why not. Whoever they are, they're definitely his kids.
What the fuck, though, this picture? Let's be real. Already.
Oh, dude, no doubt.
Were those boys getting raped?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Those boys right here?
Probably, dude. They're just Jeffrey Epstein.
They're either his kids and he's offering them up, or maybe they're on vacation somewhere else. But
look how sad
they look like his kids.
dude.
The kid on the right looks just like him, right?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. The nose is a little different.
Some people think that those are the
the
Island
nose
Boys.
is a little off. Dude, that's
They're the Epstein Island boys.
like we said when we were talking to Corey. It's like right now, anywhere.
It's out there.
It's just
probably,
there's tons of people just drugged up, getting just
You think within 10 miles from here,
chained to a radiator.
around here.
I bet you in that
little wider.
slum of La Plata, or maybe it's somewhere in Waldorf, that it's in Lexington Park. I guarantee
somebody has a
there's some
basement.
MS-13, somebody that's got some little kids tied up somewhere.
Well, that wouldn't
just
surprise me
kids.
at all. It really wouldn't.
Or whoever.
I fucking hate that.
It's
I mean, Rick hit me up after that episode. He's like, dude, let's get into it. He wants to do the whole find predators.
and like be that.
Oh yeah. It's too
Sketchy.
scary, bro.
It is.
Especially these
You don't know
days.
if they're gonna go crazy on
and
you.
like, you ever seen the guys that do that shit are fucking sketchy?
They're pretty crazy
goddamn
too.
selves.
Yeah. No, dude, there's actually so many to catch a predator people out there.
Right.
And I like it. It's good. It keeps people in check. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of
but-
necessary.
Did you listen to that one on Sean Ryan?
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
It was
I
awesome.
listened to that.
His name's Zero Ryan. Or no,
The
Zero.
Sean Ryan podcast, but the guy
hold on.
on there, yeah.
No, I follow him now.
This guy is like the world's best ethical hacker, meaning he uses his head so
Zero.
good.
His name's Zero Day on Instagram. Zero Day.
I did watch that.
His name's Ryan M. Montgomery. And he's a hacker, and he basically spends every day like looking for people like that.
He
shuts down their website, and then he figures out who's on there,
Bro,
including the
when I first saw him,
Did you see the part where he talked about what he eats every day? He eats like
chicken
nuggets
Oh,
or
you
something
actually
every
watched
day.
it?
Yeah.
I listened. I didn't
it's very
watch
good.
it, but I listened to it.
Oh yeah, you had to watch it, dude. The way he looks, like I was like creep. And then later, like, more and more you get into it, you're like, and then like I go on his Instagram, he's like he doesn't look like that at all.
Just a dork.
He's like he's just a dork, a super tall dork.
Yeah.
But
but you know he's like, dude, if he's that good at computers,
he's
and
probably
can do it every day, you know he's done some sketchy stuff.
he did in the past.
Probably, yeah.
You want to know an analogy that I thought of that I was gonna make a picture of, because sometimes I think it's important to make some art so people can kind of let their brain correlate that with.
If I knew how to make art, I would try, but
So
yes.
I have this idea for the internet and your phone, and why your kids shouldn't take pictures of themselves underage and send stuff, and why you shouldn't, or have pictures or whatever else.
Right.
So picture it's an ocean, right? And picture you're in a little life safety whatever that's got its walls up,
Okay.
but it's got a see-through underneath.
It's like a glass bottle.
So you're inside of that, and nobody else can see it because everybody else is in those little things themselves. But they have the people underneath.
Okay.
Those are the people that you need to be worried about. Deep in the ocean that can see into every single one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Those are those hackers. They can get on my phone.
Dude.
I actually had a fucking nightmare about this recently. Literally might have been last night, where they literally had control of my phone while I'm like holding it, and like I can't do anything, right? Which could happen. It's
You remember back in the old days when you would get those weird stuff, your computer would like freeze and shut down. You would just unplug it from the wall real quick.
Right, because you thought that would take care of the Trojan horse you downloaded.
Well, you thought it was like a real one, but generally, like you could get rid of them back then.
Right.
Yeah,
you could still like just.
What I'm talking about is they would literally. My nightmare.
Yeah, you're watching your phone. Just
No,
get
they
control.
were like literally pointing in, like zooming in and shit on things like they thought was funny, that like to make fun of me.
Oh yeah.
You know, like a picture of me or like a picture of Felix or Amanda. Like it was really right there.
Oh, that's weird.
To where like they would.
If somebody wanted to do
Terrifying.
that to
They
you,
could do it.
They could do it.
They could. That's the problem.
Instantly.
What he was saying on that.
You want to be a hard target.
What he was saying on that podcast was
Great movie.
if they could
Hard
get.
target.
Yeah, he's like, there's no idea. He's like, I don't even know if they could be on my phone. Like they could be on anyone's phone.
Yeah. He said that's the one that you can't stop.
Can't really stop. Apple. You
he's
can't.
like, you can't stop the one that you can't.
It's hard
see
to get
is it.
in, but it's also hard to like figure out if someone's in.
On that thing, they handed him like a tiny little piece of equipment you can buy on eBay. He said. Now he said there's better ones or
He
whatever.
hooks it right up.
He hooks it right up and immediately hacks the Wi-Fi in the room. Immediately.
And knows all their subscribers, all their emails, everything. Shows it to them.
Yeah.
So
It
what was
took
the
him,
name?
like, 90
Sean. What's the name of the
Sean
podcast?
Ryan.
Sean Ryan.
Yeah.
So Sean Ryan podcast, and it was days.
I've been listening to him for
Zero
a
Day.
couple years now.
He's so
Sean.
dry and long, but like good. But he's definitely
There's
good.
one podcast that he did that you guys should both listen to.
What's
it's
that?
so long. Okay, I'll set it up a little bit. About I don't know, 2013 or 14. I was working for the government. They tried to bring in a special speaker, and it was Kristen Beck.
All right, sounds familiar.
Kristen Beck, formerly Chris Beck.
Oh, is this
one
dude?
of the most decorated Navy SEALs in the history of America? Just a genius when it comes to like tactical warfare and stuff like that.
Was this the woman that Shapiro called ma'am and she threatened to like, you'll leave here in an ambulance?
No.
All right,
This dude has you got to listen to it. He turned back to Chris, and he goes through the whole story on the Sean Ryan show, and he's engaged now to a woman.
Yeah,
and his story of it's like sexual frustration. It's just he goes through the entire like thing of why he's honestly. He's not against transgender people or nothing. He's very against the stuff exposing it to children. Very against it.
Right.
But just listening to him talk, you can tell how tortured this guy is mentally and from a young age, you know, and it's worth listening to.
What was it again?
His fiance calls him Kristen. Still. It's on the Sean Ryan show. Chris Beck. Chris Beck. Or Kristen Beck. So when I was at MSC working, they tried to bring him in, and it was like everyone was like, no. We don't. This is before this like took over the world. It's like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, no, that's ridiculous. So they actually canceled it. And then a couple years later, he turned back to Chris Beck, but he never did any mutilation or anything like that. He just liked to dress up in women's clothes, basically. And then one day he said he started going out like that, and people were like loving it. You know, they were all about it. So
and then he was into it himself.
Then he was like, "That's the part that gets everybody when everyone else is like pours on this
board,
love." He's like, "It's only one of his love the whole time."
But it's fake love.
Fake. And he just wanted.
I don't want to get canceled, love. I don't want you hate love. And
yes, it's like I don't want to say that you're being ridiculous right now.
So
Chris.
with that, we're moving on to Patreon, guys. We'll see you guys next week. We love you and adios.